Hi guys, happy Tuesday. Today's word of the day is consider. Now consider is a verb and there are some different meanings, but most of the meanings have to do with thinking about something. Okay? So the first one, to think about seriously. Example, consider that we've had 3 major events and the year has hardly begun. Consider that we've had 3 major events and the year has hardly begun. So, what is hardly begun? That means just begun, barely begun. So, for instance, right now, we are in January. Okay? It means that we are just starting the year. Okay? And if you think that if 3 major events have happened and we are still in January, we need to think seriously about this. What is going on? Okay? Next. Officials will need to consider the company's status as a monopoly. Okay? So, this company, it may be a monopoly in this industry, maybe not. The officials, the administration, the government, they will need to consider this situation. Okay? They're going to need to think about it seriously. Next meaning, also to think of doing. I'm considering going to the beach tomorrow. Okay? I'm thinking about doing that. I'm considering going to the beach tomorrow. He's considering the idea of writing a book. What's he thinking of doing? Writing a book. He's considering it. Right? What are you considering doing? Next meaning, to assign some quality to. It's like saying, I think this thing is like this. Okay? So, for example, I considered the pie undercooked. So, I think the pie was undercooked. Same meaning. Consider yourself lucky, but consider your opponent skillful. So that means that you should think that you are lucky, but you should think that your opponent is skillful. Okay? So, to think that something has a certain quality. Okay? Now, from consider, we have another verb, reconsider. And the prefix re means to do again. So what will we do? We will consider a matter again. To think about something again. Okay? So, is there any way I can get you to reconsider selling your car? Okay, I want you to think again about selling your car. So, I asked you, are you selling your car? And you said, no, I'm not selling my car. And then, because I really want to buy your car, I ask you, will you reconsider? Will you think about it again and maybe say yes? So is there any way I can get you to reconsider selling your car? What is something that I can do to get you to reconsider? Maybe offering a very good price? Making an offer you can't refuse? All right? Now, we have a couple of adjectives. And the first one is considerable. Considerable means that it is something worth considering, worth thinking about, because it is either significant, like important, or it is something that is big or large, or something that can't be ignored because of its size. So, for example, For example, I've spent a considerable amount of time on this. So I've spent a lot of time on this. Okay? The traffic downtown is considerable. Again, there's a lot of traffic downtown. Right? It means if we are considering going downtown, we should also consider that we might need to go during certain hours, because other hours might be terrible traffic. So it's something that can't be ignored. We need to think about it. All right? So the next adjective is considerate. Considerate is an adjective that we use for people, and it means a person that is consciously thoughtful and observant about other people. So, to be caring. She was considerate and said that my cooking was delicious. So, my cooking is not delicious, but she was nice. She didn't want to hurt my feelings. She was considerate and said that it was delicious. Okay. Next. It was very considerate of you to share with your friend. Right? You were considering your friend's feelings. You thought that if you were to share your whatever with your friend, it would make your friend feel good, to be happy, and so you were very considerate to share. And then finally, we have an idiom, all things considered. It's used as an adverb, and it means generally speaking. So, in general. And this is how we might use it. The long drives were tiring, but all things considered, the trip was good. Okay? So, in general, the trip was good. The long drives were not so good, but there were other things that were very good. So, the average, in general, it was good. All things considered. It means we are considering all of the aspects, all of the parts of the trip. Okay? So, long drives, not good, but there were also many good things. All right? And another final example. Some areas are dangerous, but all things considered, the city is a safe place to live. Okay? So, some areas, not good, but many areas are good. So, in general, the city is a safe place to live. We are considering all the different parts of the city. So, all things considered, it is a safe place to live. All right? So, that is consider, considerable, considerate, and all things considered. Can you make a sentence using one of these? I'd love to see it in the comments below. All right? Well, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.